If you're getting started with Stickman animation, choosing the right software can be confusing. So in this video, I'll walk you through some of the best tools you can use. Let's start with the classic. This is where most animators begin, and for good reason. The workflow is very simple. You move joints and build motion frame by frame. At first, it feels slow because you're doing everything manually, but that's actually the biggest advantage. You start to understand how movement works, how small changes between frames create smooth motion. This is something many modern tools hide from you. Pivot doesn't. It forces you to learn the fundamentals properly. It's not great for large or detailed projects, and things can get messy when you try to scale up. But for learning and practicing, it's one of the best tools out there. And since it's completely free, there's no reason not to start here. Now, if you want to move beyond basic stick animations and create something more polished, Blender is a big step up. Even though it's mainly a 3D tool, you can use Grease Pencil to create 2D animations inside a 3D environment. What this means in practice is that your animations don't feel flat anymore. You can move the camera, add lighting, create depth, and make your scenes feel more alive. This is the kind of tool used for high-quality animations, even on YouTube. But it does come with a learning curve. The interface can feel overwhelming at first, and you'll need a decent computer to handle it smoothly. The good part is, it's completely free, so if you're willing to put in the time, this tool can take your animations to a completely different level. FlipaClip is ideal if you want full creative control over your animation style. Here, you draw everything frame by frame, which means your animation can look exactly how you want it to. This makes it perfect for expressive or story-driven animations where details matter. It also includes helpful features like onion skinning, which shows your previous frame to guide your movement, and audio sync so you can match your animation with sound. It's widely used by mobile animators and has a very active community. The free version works well, but includes ads and some limitations. To unlock everything, you can go for FlipaClip Plus, which costs around $5.99 per month or $29.99 per year. If you're someone who prefers working on your phone or just wants faster results, Stick Nodes is one of the best options. The biggest difference here is how it handles movement. Instead of creating every frame manually, you just define a starting pose and an ending pose, and the app fills in the motion for you. This saves a lot of time and makes your animations look smooth even if you're new. It's especially useful if your goal is to create content quickly rather than focusing on every small detail. Another big advantage is the community. There are thousands of ready-made characters, weapons, and backgrounds that you can use instantly, which means you can focus more on storytelling instead of building everything from scratch. The free version is good, and the Pro version costs around $3.99 as a one-time purchase, which is very affordable. If you want to step into more professional animation, Moho changes how you work completely. Instead of building every movement frame by frame, you create a skeleton inside your character. Once that's set up, you can move parts of the body and everything else follows naturally. This makes animation much faster and smoother, especially for longer projects. It also includes features like physics, so things like movement, cloth, or effects don't need to be animated manually. The trade-off is that it takes time to learn. The interface is more complex, and it may feel overwhelming at first. But once you get used to it, it saves a lot of time and effort. Moho debut costs around $59.99 as a one-time purchase, which is reasonable for what it offers. Stykz feels like a natural upgrade if you've already used Pivot and want something slightly more advanced without changing your workflow too much. It still uses frame-by-frame animation, but it gives you more control and better tools to manage your work. For example, you can see your previous frame while working, which makes it easier to keep movements smooth and consistent. You also get more flexibility in how your figures behave. You can stretch, adjust, and customize them more freely. It also handles larger projects better, with features like autosave and multiple project support. One of the best things is that it's compatible with Pivot, so you can import your old animations and continue working on them. And just like Pivot, it's completely free. Draw Cartoon 2 is a great option if you want something simple but more powerful than beginner tools. Instead of starting from a blank screen, you get ready-made characters and objects that you can start animating immediately. This makes it much easier to focus on creating content rather than worrying about setup. The way it handles movement is also more natural. You move parts of the character and the rest follows automatically, so it feels more like controlling a character than drawing each frame. It's very beginner-friendly and especially useful for storytelling or short animations. The app is free to start with, and the full version costs around $9.99 as a one-time purchase. Finally, if you want to take animation seriously and really improve your skills, Rough Animator is a great tool. This is pure frame-by-frame animation, which means nothing is automated. You control every movement, every frame, and every detail. This might sound difficult, and it is at first, but it's also how professional animation works. It includes everything you need, like layers, timeline, and audio sync, so you can create complete animations from start to finish. It's not about speed, it's about control and learning. And at a one-time price of around $7.99, it's one of the best tools for building strong fundamentals. If you're using an iPad, ToonSquid is one of the most complete animation tools available. What makes it stand out is that it gives you both approaches. You can draw frame by frame or use automatic motion depending on what you prefer. Also includes advanced features like camera movement, reusable assets, and even lip sync, which makes it suitable for more detailed animations. Despite having these features, it still feels smooth and easy to use once you get familiar with it. It's a one-time purchase of around $9.99, which makes it a great value. The only limitation is that it's only available on iPad. Tupi Tube is a great choice if you're looking for something simple, structured, and focused on learning Stickman animation properly. It's designed especially for beginners, so everything feels clean and easy to understand right from the start. The workflow is based on traditional frame-by-frame animation, but it gives you helpful tools like onion skinning and basic tweening to make the process smoother. Another advantage is that it's lightweight and runs well even on low-end systems, which makes it very accessible. It also supports vector graphics, so your animations stay clean and scalable without losing quality. As I mentioned, it's not built for highly advanced or professional level projects. As your skills grow, you might start to feel limited by its features. And the best part, it's completely free and open source. So in the end, the best software really depends on what you want to do. If you're just starting, Pivot or Stick nodes are great choices. If you want more control, FlipaClip or Rough Animator will help you grow. And if you're aiming for high-quality animations, Blender or Moho are worth the effort. Don't try to find the perfect tool right away. Just pick one, start creating, and improve as you go. That's what actually makes the difference.